More than 40 years ago, we had a dream to share our land's produce with millions of people around the world. It's difficult to imagine a tree where there's only one row, but those who know that the seed is strong and healthy learn to wait, taking care of every detail that leads to success. We are ALCO Foods, a 100% Argentine business organization, producing today more than 160,000 tons of food products per year for our country and the world. As every successful project, it required care and dedication to keep growing and to overcome difficulties. It all started in 1958 on a small farm in the province of Mendoza, dedicated to the production of fruits and vegetables. In that place, the knowledge of our land allowed us to obtain unique flavors. In 1976, we inaugurated our first production plant in Tupungato, Mendoza, dedicated to the production of canned fruits and vegetables. 10 years later, a second plant was established in the province of Catamarca. Since then, we have continued producing mainly canned vegetables. More than a decade has gone by, and our objective remained the same: to improve processes, adding new technologies to improve quality and to optimize productivity and efficiency. By the end of the second millennium, in Tunujan, Mendoza, we took control of one of the most important tomato processing plants in our country. This operation generated strong growth for ALCO Foods, while taking our business to the top tier in the canning business. The locality, Real del Padre, witnessed another great development in terms of both quantity and quality for our history. ALCO Foods acquires the assets of Canale, as well as their local processing plant. Canale was considered one of the most cherished canned foods trademarks for Argentine families, with a very successful product history and one of the highest consumer recall ratios in the food market. Our own farms, located in the privileged areas of Mendoza province, allow us to obtain the best raw materials to process more than 50 million kilograms of fruit per year. We also have the installed capacity to process more than 100 million kilograms of tomatoes annually. Our control processes are also a reflection of that constant search for excellence. All our farms, as well as those of our suppliers, are closely monitored and supervised to ensure that raw materials meet the highest quality standards. All our products are manufactured in compliance with good manufacturing practices, GMP, and with analysis and control of critical points known as HACCP standard, and with the backing of the BRC, kosher, and halal certification. But ALCO Foods is much more. In Lavajol, province of Buenos Aires, we have our own tin can factory, which adds a great competitive advantage and a complete control of every step in the quality control process. This makes ALCO one of the companies with the highest vertical integration in the canned foods business. As a result, we were able to close international supply agreements complying with the strict parameters of the European market in both production and packaging. These advantages position ALCO as the technological leader in the canning industry. We own more than 800 hectares where our farms operate. There are 6 production centers and 2 tin can factories. High technologies applied and leading brands are present, as well as a continuous passion for what we do. We keep growing, adding new businesses and new products, expanding our business portfolio, which today includes canned fruits, canned tomatoes, canned vegetables, jams, marmalades, and fruit pulp. In Argentina, we commercialize ALCO and Canale trademark, in addition to the production of other brands for hypermarket chains, discount stores, and national wholesalers, together with fruit pulps for industrial consumption. This marketing approach has been a key factor to maintain a sustained growth in our volumes. In just 3 decades, sales have grown 50 times. Production volumes at 3,000 tons at the beginning of 1977 reached 160,000 tons in 2006, with 20% of this volume oriented to the export markets. But ALCO Foods is more than this. We are a community-involved company, performing a key socially oriented role, besides providing employment to more than 2,500 people annually. We are committed to the locations where our plants and farms operate. In addition, we contribute with infant feeding centers, sanitary rooms, as well as financial aid to schools. Equally important, ALCO provides a strong increase for economic growth in the regions where we are present. A good example is Cordon del Plata, the place where our first factory was installed. This location showed the highest demographic growth of Mendoza province in the last 20 years, mainly as a result of our industrial activity. Our traditions were formed in the last few years with the invaluable contribution of people who have devoted their working lives to our group. Today, the new challenge involves a new generation of managers, directors, and entrepreneurs who started adding experience and innovation to our family. Based on solid ethical principles and foundations, we are starting a new era in the history of our group. Today, we have global presence, sharing food flavors with different cultures and delivering high-quality products to millions of consumers. Recalling our early days, ALCO Foods feels proud to see that the seed born in Mendoza 40 years ago is now the tree that we have been dreaming about. Beyond the technological evolution and the deep changes experienced, that tree still has the same roots and fruits, taking our very best to every table in the world.